Jessica Lahey, The Addiction Inoculation, Raising Healthy Kids in a Culture of Dependence. In the book, The Addiction Inoculation, Raising Healthy Kids in a Culture of Dependence by Jessica Lahey, readers are provided with a deep understanding of the teenage brain and the vulnerabilities it holds to substance abuse. This eye-opening summary sheds light on how various factors, including cognitive development and the role of the frontal and prefrontal cortexes, contribute to the impulsivity often witnessed in teenagers. Furthermore, Lahey shares insights on addressing risk factors that lead to substance use and offers practical guidance in supporting teenagers in avoiding addiction, promoting psychological well-being, fostering resilience and strength, and developing a strong sense of self-efficacy.
Teenage brain and substance use. The teenage brain's undeveloped frontal cortexes make substance use more attractive and damaging. Understanding the risk factors that make substance use more likely can help keep risk-taking teens away from drinking and drugs altogether. Being a teenager can be both exciting and confusing, with new experiences and unfamiliar emotions. However, what most people don't realize is that there are brass-tack issues of cognitive development at play during this time. These developmental factors make the teenage brain far more vulnerable to substance abuse, a problem that is both more attractive and more damaging to teenagers. The frontal and prefrontal cortexes in the brain that play a key role in setting goals, planning, and strategizing are largely undeveloped during adolescence. This results in teenagers who are more likely to make decisions that are driven by the limbic system, a collection of structures that processes emotions, instincts, memories, and desires. As a result, teenagers are more impulsive and prone to risky behavior, making substance use more likely, and the effects of substance abuse far more harmful. Abusing substances in your mid-20s can still be a bad idea. However, people who use alcohol and drugs when their brains are fully formed are much less likely to experience the poor mental health and cognitive issues that plague teenage users. Understanding the risk factors that make substance use more likely can help keep risk-taking teens away from drinking and drugs altogether. Thus, it is essential to prevent adolescent substance use by understanding the factors that make it more attractive to the teenage brain. Protecting your kids from substance abuse. Teenage substance abuse affects everyone. The majority of underage drug users are attempting to self-medicate by coping with stress and trauma through drugs. This understanding presents an opportunity for parents to reduce the risk of their children developing substance abuse issues. Adverse childhood events, ACEs, increase this risk, but by minimizing psychological harm and seeking professional help, parents can protect their children from this dangerous trend. Ban sipping, capitalize on consequences. In her book, author and recovered alcoholic Jessica Lahey highlights the importance of establishing rules in the household that encourage resilience and strength in children and deter underage drinking. Lahey dispels the myth that allowing kids to sip on alcohol at home will prevent reckless drinking down the line. On the contrary, one study found that sipping at home increases the odds that kids will turn into regular drinkers. The author suggests that families should make sure children experience the natural consequences of their actions, which can teach kids that rules aren't arbitrary and are designed to prevent bad decisions that lead to harmful outcomes. Punishments can be necessary, but when it comes to changing behaviors, the best teacher is life itself. Building self-efficacy in children. Self-efficacy is the belief in one's ability to succeed in life and overcome obstacles, which is crucial to developing resilient, confident, and driven kids who are less likely to engage in substance abuse. Developing a strong sense of self-efficacy in children starts with modeling it as a parent, teaching them skills and offering age-appropriate challenges, and praising their efforts and achievements in a specific way. As a parent, it's essential to focus on developing self-efficacy in children, a belief that they can overcome any obstacle, adapt to new circumstances, and succeed in life. Children with weak self-efficacy often feel helpless and pessimistic and may turn to substance abuse as a coping mechanism. On the other hand, kids with a strong sense of self-efficacy are resilient, confident, and motivated, which researchers have linked to a lower risk of addiction. While schools are working on prevention programs that aim to develop self-efficacy in students, parents can also play a crucial role in strengthening this trait at home. One of the simplest methods is through modeling. Parents should avoid phrases such as, "I can't," and instead say, "I can't yet," to show their children that abilities can be developed over time. Beyond modeling, parents should actively teach children new skills through age-appropriate tasks that challenge them. Parents need to praise their children carefully by specifying exactly what they did well instead of just saying, "Good job." Developing self-efficacy in children is a simple yet powerful way to help them avoid addiction. Parents who focus on modeling, teaching, and praising their children will help build their children's confidence, resilience, and ability to adapt to any situation life presents. Family dinners as substance abuse prevention. Sharing family dinners and encouraging open communication can prevent substance abuse in children, according to Joseph Califano, founder of the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse. Starting conversations early, maintaining trust, and active listening are key to fostering a successful dialogue. Offhand comments from children can be early signs of potential substance abuse. Equipping children to resist peer pressure. As children grow older, peer pressure is a powerful influence on their attitudes and actions. Parents worry about the negative impact of peer pressure on their kids, and too few prepare them to resist it. To overcome it, the key message is to equip children with perspective and scripts. Children need to know that not everyone is doing it or using drugs, and that most kids don't smoke, drink, or use drugs. If they encounter intimidating situations, parents can help by offering convincing responses. Equipping children with these tools can bolster them against the destructive force of peer pressure and ease the worries of parents.
The Addiction Inoculation provides a comprehensive guide for parents and caregivers in supporting teenagers to steer clear of substance abuse. By understanding the unique nature of the teenage brain and the risk factors associated with substance use, parents can be proactive in fostering environments that promote trust, communication, and resilience. Key takeaways from this summary include the importance of rules and boundaries, the development of self-efficacy, addressing peer pressure, and engaging in open communication and listening. By adopting the techniques shared by Jessica Lahey and remaining vigilant to the vulnerability of teens in this crucial period of their lives, parents can become powerful allies in their children's fight against addiction.